What's going on, y'all? Back with another video. Today we will be reviewing the Ar-9 PCC from Palmetto State Armory. I built this from a lower and an upper, and then just kind of customized the furniture and little attachments. So I wouldn't say I built it, but let's go ahead and walk through this and kind of explain what we got going on. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start at the top. We'll start with the optics. So we have the Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot. Works amazing. That's what we're working with on it. Nice little red dot. I believe it's a 3 MOA red dot. Pretty solid red dot right here. I've had it for 2.5 years now, and it still works great. It's a little beat up, but you know, everything gets a little beat up over time. Glass is still clear. The dot's still accurate, stays on point, so no complaints there. Moving on, we have the upper receiver. When I bought this, it had an A2 flash hider on it. You have a black nitride steel barrel, chambered in 9mm, obviously. Hex rail with the M-lock attachments here. I believe that's a 10-inch or a 7-inch. I can't remember exactly how long the barrel is, but somewhere in there. But yeah, you got full Picatinny up top, M-lock there. I went ahead and threw a fluted flash hider on there from Palmetto State Armory. They make these little like fluted flash hider cans that you can throw on. I have the longer version of that on my AR-15, so I figured I'd throw a shorter version on there. I just like the stubby, kind of like broadened end, I don't know, look to it. I think it just kind of makes it look really badass. Underneath, we have mounted on the M-lock on the bottom is a Magpul slanted foregrip. It's got nice texturing in there so you can get a good grip on it. I usually will throw one finger in the front here and the rest of my fingers kind of curl over the bottom. And then I just C-clamp the thumb up top, kind of like that. So that would be like a pretty average grip for me on there. So what I am gonna do is I plan on buying the Olight, M-lock mounted Olight. It's like an offset M-lock mount that they have. And essentially that will be mounted right here on this front M-lock railing. And it's either gonna be set up or down. I'll probably choose up, but yeah, the flashlight will be sitting like right there, essentially. Right there. So 1500 lumen Olight, that's in the works. That's definitely one of the next things I'll purchase for this. Moving on, we have the mil-spec 9mm bolt carrier group from Palmetto State Armory. It's a black nitride steel with a mil-spec Palmetto State Armory charging handle as well. I believe it's made out of 70-75 aluminum. Both are great, work fine. Obviously it's not ambidextrous. I did order the Palmetto State ambidextrous charging handle, and that's coming in the mail. Should be here on Monday. Yeah, so that'll make it a lot better. It also comes with a ridged, kind of like a raised ridge around the upper receiver right here, and essentially that helps mitigate gas blowback from like if you're shooting it suppressed. So that's also something I have in the works for this this here pistol, is to throw a can on it. I really want to do that. So yeah, that's definitely something on the horizon. Moving back, we have the SBA3 pistol brace. This is a 5-position pistol brace. You can see it's not connected on the bottom. It has that little cut, so therefore it's a pistol brace. And then we have the strap as well. I think that's what qualifies it as a pistol brace. But all I know is that this is not a stock, it is a pistol brace. So we are legal there with this pistol brace, as is really nice. I like rocking it all the way flush just because it's nice and small, more compact. So in order to install this pistol brace, I had to purchase an entirely new carbine 5-position buffer tube. This is a huge upgrade. Between the pistol brace and the buffer tube, I think it was like under $100 or around $150, somewhere in there. Working down to the lower receiver now, we have the Magpul pistol grip. some nice texturing on there. I'm a huge fan of Magpul. I love their grips, I love their stocks, I love their foregrips, I love everything that they really manufacture. I've never had issues with their products, so definitely highly recommend Magpul furniture for your firearms. In terms of other Magpul stuff that I want for this, I would love to get a Magpul safety selector on this, because right now I have the one-sided, it's a non-ambidextrous mil-spec safety selector switch, and I'm just not the biggest fan of that. Also, I like having it ambidextrous, because then you can kind of use like your pointer finger here to toggle it, which is very nice. Definitely on the horizon too to switch out. Moving on to the trigger, we have a flat face single stage trigger from Magpul coming in the mail right now. It will also be here on Monday, so I'm gonna get that installed. Right now, all we have in here is a mil-spec curved, kind of like flat metal trigger, I guess. It's a great trigger. It's just, it's really like a firm pull. I think it's probably like a 7-pound break on it. And the reset is definitely crisp, but for me, it's just the pull is just too heavy. We're getting the flat face skeletonized single stage match grade drop-in trigger group, so that is going to be super sweet. That'll be installed on Monday, so I might make like an update video on this or an update post just showing a picture or a quick snippet of the charging handle being installed and the new trigger, so because that's when it'll be pretty much finished. The only things that I have left to kind of like continue on with this is I really want to suppress it eventually. But yeah, I want to get a suppressor for this. That would be next move for sure after I get the flashlight. So right now, next purchases for this is going to be the flashlight and the safety selector. And then after that, it'll be suppressor. And then after the suppressor, I think I'll just probably do what I do with all my guns and just buy like a replacement bolt carrier group just to have it on standby. I do that with my AR-15 as well. I highly recommend that you keep parts for your guns laying around just in case you ever need to swap it out or something breaks or whatever. Another thing I want to just accent on this build here really quick is the fact that it takes Glock mags. This has been amazing because basically any Glock mag fits in this mag well. So I've been rocking the 33 round Glock mags, the 15 round Glock mags, 19 round or whatever Glock mags as well. Yeah, super fun, super just like accessible. I mean, most people own a Glock, so everybody's gonna have Glock mags sitting around the house. Like for me, Glock mags and AR-15 P mags are like the two most common mags in my house. So it just makes this really versatile for me, and it allows me to, you know, take my Glock out to the range at the same time as I take my PCC out and only have to load one type of magazine. That makes it extremely nice. So huge benefit there for sure. But yeah, overall, I've had no issues with this. I want to say that. Never had any issues feeding, ejecting, nothing of that sort. It's fed every single ammo that I've put through it. I've put hollow tips through it, tumble rounds through it, FMJ rounds through it, aluminum case rounds through it. I've put just about any type of ammo you can put through this. This gun means a lot to me because it was actually the first PCC that I ever bought, and I ended up trading it off to a friend, and he had it for a really long time. And then just recently I traded back for it. Altogether, I'd say this is gonna like be probably a sub $1,000 build when I'm done with it. For, you know, for what it is, I feel like this gun, for the reliability, just how much fun it is, the accuracy, the speed, like I have literally zero issues with this. And you could put it side by side from like, let's say like a SIG or some other PCC, right? Like a nice name brand one. You're gonna spend easily $2,500 to $3,500 on a PCC carbine like this from, you know, any of those other big companies. So the fact that Palmetto State Armory is not only making something that looks so badass, which in my opinion, this thing just looks so sick, right? Maybe I'm biased, but they can make something that looks so badass, runs so reliable, eats any ammo that you can feed through it, and at like one of the lowest cost points that I've seen in the gun industry. So, and just like with the maximum ability to customize, I think PSA just offers superior service in that regard. But yeah, this is easily, I mean, I really, really love my AR-15, don't get me wrong, but I would almost say that this is my favorite gun that I own. Even though it's cheaper than the AR-15, it's just more fun. It's like every single time I go to the range, I want to take this with me. I want to shoot it at every opportunity I get to shoot a gun, just because it's that much fun. Like, it's just so fun. And I would say it is easily reliable and lethal out to 100 yards. Because I was shooting at 77 yards the other day, and I was hitting like 5-inch spreads with 9mm, 124 grain rounds. So another thing I want to accent too, because we were talking about the magwell. So first of all, magwell comes flared. So you get like these little flares on the side, which is really badass. On top of that, this mag release is probably the best mag release that I've ever seen on a firearm. I wish that AR-15s had this style of mag release. It just feels so much better. And instead of it being like in a weird position, like I know like on the AR-15s, it's just a button right there. But for some reason, this feels so much nicer than a button. I can't explain why, but it's just maybe a tactile thing. Maybe it's just me, but you got your 33 round mag. Seat that in there, okay? Looks good, right? Boom. So easy. I don't know. I just love it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the reset on this trigger here. So you can see there's like really no squish to it. Just kind of breaks. There's that reset. And there's that break. So reset, super crisp. It's got like a really short break to reset time. Overall, amazing trigger. For me, it's a little too heavy. That's my only complaint. I haven't even checked to see if it's really like tunable. I'm sure you could tune it, but the other thing is too for me is, and this is just nitpicky for me, but the fact that it's silver and the gun is black, I don't like that. Also the fact that it's curved, I'm not a fan of curved style triggers. I just prefer a flat face trigger if I can get it. I did get the flat face trigger from PSA with the skeletonized frame, and it's black, just like the rest of the gun, so it's going to match better, and it'll be the trigger that I want. So stay tuned to see that and the new charging handle, because it will be a subtle but very big difference in terms of functionality. And if you like this video, make sure that you're smashing that like button and hitting that subscribe button. Go ahead and hop onto my page, turn on post notifications so that you are alerted every time that I go live or post a short or post a YouTube video. I am always trying to upload more and more content every single week. Tune in for more content. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to get monetized by the end of 2025. That's the goal on the channel here. I think it will be achieved. You know, God is good, guns are good. Stay strapped, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. And I deeply appreciate you for tuning in to Theo's Guns.